My name is Buddy, it's so nice to see you. Maybe you've seen the show or maybe you're new. Stay in your seat or I will bring out the glue. You must have absolutely nothing to do. Welcome to the Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween show 2025. Yeah. Yes, my friends. It is halfway to Halloween, and I brought out my old pal, Eddie. Let me show you Eddie. There he is. That's my friend. Oh, he's been around with me for a long time. Yes, he has. Haven't you, Eddie?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Oh, now wait a minute. Come on. That was Eddie's big moment. Let's try it again. Right? You've been here for, you've been my pal for a long time, right, Eddie?
Yes, I have.
Oh, boy. Yeah. It's halfway to Halloween. Can you stand it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I got all kinds of Buddy Keys originals, which are Halloween related. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. Have you thought of what you're gonna be for Halloween? Maybe something from a movie or a magazine. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. You will get some candy if you shout out trick or treat as you go from house to house that night along the street. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. Red blood, yellow eyes, a ghost that's blue, a cat that's black. Orange pumpkins, purple skies, green monsters want a snack. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. HALLOWEE and spells Halloween. Which is it this one or that? Each has a broom and a spooky black cat, all dressed alike and they wear the same hat. Which is it this one or that? I'm too afraid to call any by name. Names are mixed up in my head, it's a shame. That's not a chance that I'm willing to take. I'll get a curse on me for that mistake. Which is it this one or that? Each has a broom and a spooky black cat, all dressed alike and they wear the same hat. Which is it this one or that? Wendy and Winnie and Wanda make three. They say my name when they say hi to me. Three witches, but I don't know who is who. All I can awkwardly say is, hey you! Which is it this one or that? Each has a broom and a spooky black cat, all dressed alike and they wear the same hat. Which is it this one or that? What if I call Wanda, Wendy, or Winnie? What if I call Winnie, Wanda, or Wendy? What if I call Wendy, Winnie, or Wanda? I'd have to pack my bags for Tijuana. Which is it this one or that? Each has a broom and a spooky black cat, all dressed alike and they wear the same hat. Which is it this one or that? Which is which? Which is which? Which is which? Which is which? You got the prettiest scream I've ever heard. You stole my heart when it first occurred. I can't let you run out that door, 'cause I just gotta hear you scream some more. Scream, queen, when you're scared, it's so heavenly. Scream, queen, oh, that shriek is music to me. You got the prettiest scream I've ever heard. You stole my heart when it first occurred. I can't let you run out that door, 'cause I just gotta hear you scream some more. Scream, queen, when you're scared, it's so heavenly. Scream, queen, oh, that shriek is music to me. You're my scream queen. All right, because it is the Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween Extravaganza 2025. Here now is some more Halloween originals, if your heart can stand it. Your father looked you in the eyes and told you to beware. Beware that farmhouse down the road and what was living there. He said that when the moon was full and high up in the sky, the monster runs out of that house and kills those who go by. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. But then one night you snuck out of your house and took a walk to see if what your father said to you was only talk. The farmhouse seemed so peaceful in the moonlight all around, but then you heard it howl and growl before it knocked you down. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. Your father aimed a shotgun at the monster's hairy chest. A silver bullet blasted out and put that thing to rest. But now for you it's far too late, you got the monster's bite. And now the curse that once belonged to it is yours tonight. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. Curse of the werewolf. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Curse of the werewolf. Yes, it's the Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween show. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Lumie's here. And Ruby. Oh, boy, and Sammy. And Julie. All the way from Poland. And, Claire.
What is going on?
Crystal, Stanley, Laura. Oh boy. Thanks for being here. Wowee. Here's another horrifying song if your heart can stand it. There is somewhere I'd like to take you tonight. It can only be shown by the candlelight. Here we are all alone in the castle here. Follow me on a tour of the dungeon, my dear. First we see standing tall is the guillotine. Blade is sharp and the cut is so quick and clean. Over there's a device that they call the rack. Stretches you till you're finally hearing a crack. Then you see all the hot pokers glowing red. Whips and chains on the wall that could wake the dead. You won't get any sleep on the bed of nails. I can skip over some of the gory details. Look, I found clothes that may fit me pretty good. Executioner's uniform and the hood. Let me show you the pit and the pendulum. You can watch every swing of the blade that will come. I must thank you for spending this night with me. And that's just about all that there is to see. Here we are all alone in the castle here. Thank you for taking a tour of the dungeon, my dear. You went through the window, breaking all the glass. Did you jump or did I push you, they will ask. Do you wish that you could fly like Supergirl, falling from the tallest building in the world? Now your bridal gown is dancing in the wind, and your wedding veil is right where it was pinned. Someone on the street can hear a screaming girl, falling from the tallest building in the world. You are my new bride and I am your new groom. Now I see how fast you're plunging to your doom. How this wedding day to you must be a blur, falling from the tallest building in the world. You are getting smaller as I stare at you, shrinking by the second from this window's view. Do you wish that you could fly like Supergirl, falling from the tallest building in the world? Falling from the tallest building in the world. Falling from the tallest building. Don't read aloud from the book of the dead, or you'll regret every word that was read. Zombies will rise from each sentence you said. Don't read aloud from the book of the dead. Up from the ground comes the evil for you. This is the last thing that any should do, so please don't read aloud from the book of the dead, or you'll regret every word that was read. Zombies will rise from each sentence you said. Don't read aloud from the book of the dead. Black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. I'm going shopping for things that I need. Last piece of the puzzle is all within reach. With black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. Black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. I'm going shopping for things that I need. Last piece of the puzzle is all within reach, with black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. Ah! I'm just going shopping. Black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. I'm going shopping for things that I need. Last piece of the puzzle, all within reach, with black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. On the shopping cart, black trash bags and a bottle of bleach. I'll take this and that. I'm going shopping for things that I need. Ooh, I'm gonna need some disinfectant. Yes, I need that. What aisle is, excuse me, ma'am? What aisle is, maybe Febreze in? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, off I go with the shopping cart. Let's see. Going to need those items. You know, whenever you go, you look at the crime dramas. It's always on camera, the guy buying bleach and the black trash bags and stuff like that. Some call it Visqueen, I believe. Anyway, now here's a little do-it-yourself project you can do at home. A little tip from Buddy Keys on Buddy Keys' Halfway to Halloween Extravaganza Show. Live right now here. And, tonight you could try this. All the instructions are in this song that I wrote. When the clock is chiming at exactly midnight, shut off all the sounds and shut off every light. Find yourself a mirror and repeat after me. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Then you'll see a woman in the mirror appear, covered all in blood as you are frozen in fear. She will scream, and now you met the legendary Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Some that meet her end up at the mortuary. Some that meet her end up at the cemetery. Cause of death will be in your obituary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. When the clock is chiming at exactly midnight, shut off all the sounds and shut off every light. Find yourself a mirror and repeat after me. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Ooh, I have a mirror around here somewhere. Should I get it? Oh, where are you, mirror? Come on. I got you. Here it is. Ha ha ha. I got the mirror. And here, oh, that's the back scratcher right here with the alligator claws. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now that'll scratch your back. You need your back scratched? Do you need your, here's the mirror. Ooh, there I am. Two Buddy Keys. Two of them. I'm the two-headed Buddy Keys. Two-headed Buddy Keys talking to you. But that's the mirror that Bloody Mary could appear in right there, okay? Stick with me on this tutorial of Bloody Mary. But I hope you like this next song. Here it goes. You're in your bed at night and when you're fast asleep, just outside your window all the spooks begin to creep. From the thicket they come out and up from underground. Ghosts and goblins, ghouls and things, they gather all around in the shadows. In the shadows. When the clock is chiming 12 is when the spooks come out. Monsters of all shapes and sizes are crawling all about. Every phantom, every troll, and even every goon. Each one hiding from the light and hiding from the moon. In the shadows. In the shadows. From out of the darkness come the creatures of the night. Eyes that glow and fangs that gleam and claws that catch the light. When the sun begins to rise, the spooks all run away, only to return to haunting at the end of day. In the shadows. In the shadows. If you toss and turn at night, don't look under your bed. Outside is where all the spooks are gathering instead. And in that final moment when you're left without a doubt, that's the time they're gonna get you if you don't watch out. In the shadows. In the shadows. In the shadows. In the shadows. Yes, my breath smells like strawberries, freshly baked cookies, leather for the manly aspect. What is the other one? Like a car freshener, a pine car freshener, just a hint of that. Or sometimes you see like they have something called black ice, and it hangs from your rearview mirror. And then I guess you can get in trouble. It's against the law to have some of that stuff hanging from your rear view mirror. If you keep your bedroom window open tonight, a man-eating plant might come in for a bite. Maybe it'll crawl right through your front door, blood on its lips and hungry for more. The man-eating plant crawls around town, chewing up the people and it swallows them down. Hides in the trees and the bushes too. The man-eating plant is gonna get you. Born in the jungle but raised in a lab, taught by a scientist to reach and grab. Killed that doctor and it ran away, made it all the way to the USA. A man-eating plant that crawls around town, chewing up the people and it swallows them down. Hides in the trees and the bushes too. Man-eating plant is gonna get you. Every time it eats, it seems to grow. How big will it get? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. My nose. Nobody knows. 2 boys on their way to school went for a swim in somebody's pool, plain to see that it's up to no good. Last seen in your neighborhood, the man-eating plant that crawls around town, chewing up the people and it swallows them down. Hides in the trees and the bushes too. The man-eating plant is gonna get you. The man-eating plant that crawls around town, chewing up the people and it swallows them down. Hides in the trees and the bushes too. The man-eating plant is gonna get you. man-eating plant. Oh. What year was that written? 2002. I wrote that and sang it in Hell, Michigan, where I will start performing this year, 2025, May 24th, and that'll be a Saturday, I believe, and then a Sunday, and then every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from there on out all the way to the Halloween season, all right to the end of October. Yes, you are watching the Buddy Keys live halfway to Halloween extravaganza. You are seeing it live. This will be available to watch as a recording, but this is live. Anything could happen. I just bit my lip. Anything can happen. Here's a song I hope you enjoy. Perfect for Halloween. Ooh, boy. Halfway. That means you can start putting decorations up and stuff like that. I'm not kidding. You could. Isn't that right, Eddie? Eddie? See Eddie over there? Oh, the skeleton. Oh, boy. Hope you like this song. I know you will. I know you will. If you have a heart, if you got taste, if you like Halloween, spooky movies. When the zombies come for me, I will hide so they can't see. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. And if they discover me, you can bet I'll kick and scream. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. In the day or in the night, when it's dark or when it's light, living with the living dead is such a pain. If a zombie chews on you, you will be a zombie too. And the only word you'll ever say is brains. Brains are what they hunger for. Board your windows, lock your doors. They're so strange you can't help watch, but don't let yourself get caught. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. Gotta give yourself an out if you hide inside a house. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. In the day or in the night, when it's dark or when it's light, living with the living dead is such a pain. If a zombie chews on you, you will be a zombie too. And the only word you'll ever say is brains. Brains are what they hunger for. Board your windows, lock your doors. Shoot that zombie in the head, that's the way you kill the dead. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. Fire is another trick, and they go up pretty quick. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. No, I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. I'm not gonna let those zombies eat my brain. If I can help it. Oh, boy, live. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Oh, yes, a little coffee. Room temperature. I classify this as a horrifying song. If I caught you dancing, dancing with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. Yes, if I caught you dancing, dancing with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. It's your legs' fault, so they must come off. They must come off and I will set them free. It's your legs' fault, so they must come off. They must come off and they belong to me. If I caught you hugging, hugging with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. Yes, if I caught you hugging, hugging with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. It's your arms' fault, so they must come off. They must come off and I will set them free. It's your arms' fault, so they must come off. They must come off 'cause they belong to me. If I caught you looking, looking at another, I would take your eyes out, can't you see? If I caught you kissing, kissing with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. 'Cause if I caught you kissing with another, I would know it's not your fault at all. It's your lips' fault, so they must come off. They must come off and I will set them free. It's your lips' fault, so they must come off. They must come off 'cause they belong to me. They must come off 'cause they belong to me. They must come off 'cause they belong to me. Now, on this next song, we got to do a little bit of limbering up, loosening up on this next song, okay? Yeah. This next song is called You Gotta Twist. And it involves the twist. Yep. It's the Halfway to Halloween, folks. The Buddy Keys Live Halfway to Halloween extravaganza. Oh boy, Eddie, you gotta twist. Can you twist, Eddie? All right, Eddie's in the spirit. Okay, we're gonna limber up. You ready? Here we go on the Halfway to Halloween Twist-a-thon. Okay, so first, if you're wearing pants, hike them up. My pants felt like they were gonna fall down. Ready? Here we go. All right. There's the guitar. Okay. Whew. Gotta limber up a little bit. Maybe a little stretching. Oh! If you have any allergies, get that snot out of your throat. All right. Limber up with the right arm, the left arm. Okay. Now, like I told you, Mr. Suprick in my gym class in elementary, he had us exercising like this. He would say, okay, do little circles. Now do big circles. All right. Limbering up. So we can do some deep knee bends. Yeah. At my age, yeah. I'm lucky enough to be able to do that. So, I mean, I'm probably hiding excruciating pain from you. But here we go. One of my knees ain't the best, I'll tell you that. Here's a Jack Black kick, okay? But he points his foot. He points it a little bit. Yeah. Oh boy. Chicken jockey. Steve's Lava Chicken. Okay. But anyway, let's get ready. One more thing before we do the twist. The song that I wrote, folks. You gotta kind of, you can twist with your hands like this. That's kind of cool. Or you can twist using your fists like that. And then, or you can twist doing a little Batman, like, oh, okay, with the, like that, yeah, all right, you get your twist like that, okay, all right, you ready? Here we go, gang. Oh, I think we're all set. You gotta twist. Why you gotta twist. Why you gotta stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. You gotta twist. Why you gotta twist. Why you gotta stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. You stab me in the back when I let my guard down. Yeah. Stab me in the back when I turn around. You gotta twist. Why you gotta twist. Why you gotta stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Woo! Harmonica. stab me in the back when I let my guard down. You stab me in the back when I turn around, around. You gotta twist. Why you gotta twist? Why you gotta stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. Ooh, stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. Stab me in the back and then you give it a twist. I can hear the sound of tapping at my bedroom door. I can hear the sound of footsteps walking across the floor. I hear whispers in the night, they tell me to beware. Voices sighing, voices crying, drifting through the air. But you don't scare me, you don't scare me. You can haunt me all you want, you don't scare me. Something's floating in the darkness of my lonely room. Ghostly face that it is showing is so filled with gloom. Slowly it comes creeping closer, now it looks my way. As it reaches out towards me, it's a strange display. But you don't scare me, you don't scare me. You can haunt me all you want, you don't scare me. I feel the wind is blowing, I see those eyes are glowing. I hear those voices calling out my name. What a crazy game. Windows in my bedroom open slowly on their own. Suddenly the air is colder, drills me to the bone. Thunder rumbles, rain it pours, the lightning flashes too. Shadows dancing on my wall and it's the weirdest view. But you don't scare me, you don't scare me. You can haunt me all you want, you don't scare me. No, you don't scare me, you don't scare me. You can haunt me all you want, you don't scare me. I think one reason the camera's moving around is because the cord connected to the camera. You love to hear all the technical jargon and all the behind-the-scenes stuff, don't you? Sure you do. There was a twisted man that made a twisted house, who had some twisted cats that chased a twisted mouse. They lived on Twisted Street, on twisted side of town. The twisted little man, he had a twisted frown. One day he told the cats, I wanna have some fun. I wanna go outside and smile at everyone. As he got up to leave his twisted little house, all the twisted cats, they saw the twisted mouse. The cats jumped at the mouse and tripped the twisted man. They all fell down the stairs, then what a mess began. And that's where they remain, all in that very spot. The cats, the mouse, the man, all twisted in a knot. No fun for twisted man, he never left the house. No fun for twisted cats, they never caught the mouse. And that's where they remain, all in that very spot. The cats, the mouse, the man, all twisted in a knot. Floating on a breeze, high above the trees, haunting all the halls, walking through the walls. Once we got around, stepping on the ground. Now we simply glide, on the wind we ride. Because we're ghosts, we come out at night, hiding from the light. Afraid of every spark, we glow in the dark. We're the lightest blue that you can see through, fading in and out, made to make you shout. Because we're ghosts, spy on everyone, scare 'em just for fun. Drifting through the air, going anywhere, carried by the wind. We've been tossed and spinned like a wisp of smoke. As the morning broke, we would go away till the end of day. Because we're ghosts, because we're ghosts. My boss said I look like I need some rest. Said I look beat and I really look stressed. Told him the reason why I look half dead. I got a monster under my bed. People at work think that I am insane. They say my story is all in my brain. I try to tell them it's not in my head. I got a monster under my bed. And when the night is beginning to fall, I have no use for a nightlight at all. Eyes of a demon that glow a bright red. I got a monster under my bed, growling and growling through all of the night. But I'm too tired to put up a fight, so I make sure that this thing is well fed. I got a monster under my bed. Neighbor next door told me, you better stop. Quit making noise or she's calling a cop. I'm not the one that is growling, I said. I got a monster under my bed. And when the night is beginning to fall, I have no use for a nightlight at all. Eyes of a demon that glow a bright red. I got a monster under my bed. Under my bed. That's what I said. Oh, under my bed. I got a monster under my bed. Boy and girl were walking on vacation hand in hand. The two were slowly strolling on the soft and silver sand. The moon above was made for love and bright as it could be. But then from out the water came the monster from the sea. The monster starts to walk their way, a face so devilish. The creature looks somewhat like man, but mostly like a fish. The two looked at each other and they know the urgency, 'cause they might be the dinner for the monster from the sea. The two begin to run, but then she accidentally trips. So then the monster grabs the girl and holds her by the hips. The boy, he tries to save her and they wrestle to get free from out the slimy clutches of the monster from the sea. Somehow they got away and ran directly for their car and tried to find the law to buy a story so bizarre. There must be countless stories that had ended tragically, all ending in the clutches of the monster from the sea. The monster from the sea. Yep. The artificial intelligence of the robotic camera wants to lock on Eddie, the skeleton. That's okay by me. Who cares? Woohoo! Yes, you're listening to the live Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween 2025 show. Spider webs and lots of dust. All the metals turn to rust. Mold is hanging in the air. Something's crawling in your hair. All the creaking that you hear causes you to shake with fear. All your deepest fears aroused in the old dark house. Did you hear that organ play in a rather haunted way? Knowing that those organ keys and you feel a chilling breeze. See the portrait of the bride, eyes that go from side to side. All your deepest fears aroused in the old dark house. There's something weird here. There's something strange. There's something feared here. You feel a change. There's something strange. Very strange. Now the rain begins to pour. Now the thunder starts to roar. Did you see that lightning flash? Stops your heart with every crash. You could jump out of your skin. Did you swear that cat just grinned? All your deepest fears aroused in the old dark house. There's something weird here. There's something strange. There's something feared here. You feel a change. There's something strange. Very strange. Spider webs and lots of dust. All the metals turn to rust. Mold is hanging in the air. Something's crawling in your hair. All the creaking that you hear causes you to shake with fear. All your deepest fears aroused in the old dark house. Yeah, in the old Yes, in the old dark house. Myself a zombie and it's in the basement now. At first I tied it up with rope, but that's no good no how. The thing chewed on the rope till it was close to being free. Somehow I stopped the monster just before it got to me. Now I can sleep at night because I locked it up in chains. But still I dream about how much the zombie wants my brains. I think that maybe brains is all the undead thing can say, 'cause that's the only word I hear it groan all night and day. The kids from town knock on my door and wanna see the ghoul. And when they do, I sit outside the doorway on a stool. They creep into the darkness just to see what's in the black. The zombie lunges at him, but my chains will hold him back. Halfway to Halloween 2025. Yeah! Live in my haunted house. When midnight strikes, the black cat he likes to browse. In my haunted house. In my haunted house. The spirits like to play jazz, but I'm as quiet as a mouse. In my haunted house. In my haunted house. There's cracks in the ceiling, sure. Ooh, in my haunted house. The wallpaper's peeling. Strange things occur in my haunted house. Spirits play at night. And every candle I light, they douse. In my haunted house. Ooh, in my haunted house. Girls don't hang around, 'cause drops of blood fall down on their blouse. In my haunted house. Ooh, in my haunted house. There's cracks in the ceiling, sure. Ooh, in my haunted house. The wallpaper's peeling. Strange things occur in my haunted house. This is where I'll stay, although I know every way out of my haunted house. The windows, they wiggle, the doorknobs, they jiggle, the spooks, they speak. I think that I'm gonna freak, but I'll never ever leave my haunted house. Well, you see that Eddie is over there, my buddy Eddie. Boy, now I used to be a horror movie host. And Eddie was always there on my horror movie host set. Yes, I hosted horror movies as Creepy Clyde. And I would perform in Hell, Michigan also as Creepy Clyde. But then, now I'm Buddy Keys. And you're watching the live Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween special show extravaganza. So maybe it would be nice to do a song just for Eddie if I can do it correctly. On top of the toe bone is the foot bone. Popped on top of the foot bone is the heel bone. Popped on top of the heel bone is the ankle bone. And popped on top of the ankle bone is the shin bone. Popped on top of the shin bone is the knee bone. Popped on top of the knee bone is the leg bone. Popped on top of the leg bone is the thigh bone. And popped on top of the thigh bone is the hip bone. Popped on top of the finger bone is the hand bone. Popped on top of the hand bone is the arm bone. Popped on top of the hip bone is the backbone. Popped on top of the backbone is the shoulder bone. Popped on top of the shoulder bone is the neck bone. And popped on top of the neck bone is the head bone. Look out! Rattling off those bones we know, and each bone has a place to go. The skeleton song will help you out, 'cause that's what this song's all about. Oh, the head bone is popped on top of the neck bone. Neck bone popped on top of the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone popped on top of the backbone. And the backbone popped on top of the hip bone. Oh, the hip bone popped on top of the thigh bone. And the thigh bone is popped on top of the leg bone. And the leg bone is popped on top of the knee bone. And the knee bone is popped on top of the shin bone. Oh, the shin bone popped on top of the ankle bone. And the ankle bone is popped on top of the heel bone. And the heel bone is popped on top of the foot bone. And the foot bone is popped on top of the toe bone. Rattling off those bones we know, each bone has a place to go. The skeleton song will help you out, 'cause that's what this song's all about. Rattling off those bones we know, and each bone has a place to go. The skeleton song will help you out, 'cause that's what this song's all about. Right, Eddie? Yeah. Oh, now here's a pleasant little song I thought would be great to do after that song. I spit on your grave. No, I'll never forgive and I'll never forget. I spit on your grave, and as long as I live, I'll curse the day we met. I couldn't wait till they opened the gate, and I walked in that cemetery. Then I took aim right at your name for the pain that I always must carry. I spit on your grave. No, I'll never forgive and I'll never forget. I spit on your grave, and as long as I live, I'll curse the day we met. I spit on your grave. No, I'll never forgive and I'll never forget. I spit on your grave, and as long as I live, I'll curse the day we met. I spit on your grave. 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 And why not do a song about a graveyard? Have you ever once supposed why the cemetery's closed when the sun turns out his light? Would you like to spend the night? You might slowly lose control when you're in that spooky old graveyard. First you hear a spooky sound, 'cause there's something underground moving underneath the dirt. You might wind up getting hurt. See those eyes as black as coal when you're in that spooky old graveyard. Zombies stagger from the crypt, musty, dusty, torn and ripped. Though you hear them moan and groan, zombies are just flesh and bone. Who's that rising from the grave? Only got yourself to say. They break out their coffin lids loud enough to wake the kids. They pop out of every hole when you're in that spooky old graveyard. Dead rise up as it gets late, so we gotta lock the gate. Zombies have been known to bite, so we lock 'em up at night. Do you like your little stroll when you're in that spooky old graveyard? Zombies stagger from the crypt, musty, dusty, torn and ripped. Though you hear them moan and groan, zombies are just flesh and bone. And when morning comes around, each one gets back in the ground. That's the place they ought to stay, but at night they like to play. You're the only living soul when you're in that spooky old graveyard. Yeah, you're the only living soul when you're in that spooky old graveyard. The Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. The mystery through history should be unknown. You're never gonna catch it, you should just stay home. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. The mystery through history should be unknown. Never gonna catch it, you should just stay home. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. Some people have a wish to catch that fish and dream of all the fame and fortune they would own. The Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. The mystery through history should be unknown. You're never gonna catch it, you should just stay home. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. Leave the Loch Ness Monster alone. The Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness Monster. Don't know what I got, oh, but I got it well. This fever's oh so hot I wanna yell. Can't stop this crazy ride, this evil carousel. I don't know what to do, I'm under your spell. Who knows when love will come, no one can ever tell. But now my heart it rings like a cathedral bell. I wanna be with you, wherever you may dwell. I don't know what to do, I'm under your spell. All that I see are visions of you. All that I hear is your voice, it calls me. Are you some kind of witch? Please tell me, mademoiselle. You didn't stop my fall, you watched me as I fell. This love I got for you, it's like a prison cell. I don't know what to do, I'm under your spell. I don't know what to do, I'm under your spell. I don't know what to do, I'm under your spell.
I'm under your spell. Yes, this love I got for you, it's like a prison cell. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out of jail! Let me out of prison! I beg you! I almost slipped into some sort of British accent. It's more like a British accent is a user, a pal of mine called Lovely Lovex, and not Vince, and maybe Stanley, I'm not sure, of origins of people. Wonderful people here tuning in to the one, the only Buddy Keys Live
halfway to Halloween special show extravaganza. Let's see who's in the chat room, shall we? Yeah, let's see. I need my magnifying glass because the font size is ridiculous. I got like the pretty good largest size as far as I know of the iPhone, and boy, the chat room is so tiny, and maybe I don't know how to allow it to incorporate or cover the whole screen, but here we go. I'm going to try to see. Stanley is here. Yes, I'm British. Nice, Stanley. Julie's here, and Julie is Polish. She's right from Poland. Rio! Are we getting locked in here? What do you mean? Locked in? What is... Crystal's here. Aspen! Happy halfway to Halloween. Thank you, Aspen. Oh, boy. Cincinnati. Hey, oh, all right. Shoebox Flies is here. X is here. Sammy, my pal. Deranged Deer. Oh, Crystal Carter. And Caramel Apple. And Laura, the winner, number 1. Oh, boy. I don't want to miss anyone. You can see every blackhead and every pore of my face. How about my tongue? Yeah. Is there a Coke? I bet you there's like a hint of coffee on my tongue. How about any lice? Do you see the lice? It's there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why are you sleeping? It's 4:36 p.m. I want you to get some sleep. One reason, Stanley, I go on this early is because I'm trying to reach you and other people as well. I don't know. Halfway to Halloween. Stanley, you say you're British. I would love to know in depth what Halloween is like. Do they trick or treat door to door? That's what I want to know. All right, gang. I got to keep this show rolling. Got off the boat and I stumbled to shore. I've never been to this island before. Found a cafe, so I ordered a drink. Wife of the witch doctor gave me a wink. Then all at once I heard somebody shout right from behind, and then I got knocked out. Woke to the sound of a bubbling goo. I'm in the pot of his hot voodoo stew. Witch doctor's face was all painted up red. Chanted a spell as he chopped off my head. Boiled it up with some potions, I think, all through the night till it started to shrink. Sewed up my mouth and he sewed up my eyes. I'm on a shelf with the shrunken head guys. Sometimes the witch doctor sings us a song, and we can't help that we hum right along. So imagine that. This guy, he was trapped, sort of, by the witch doctor's wife. They clobbered him on the head, dragged him back to some sort of witch doctor hut. They chopped off his head, boiled his head, it shrunk, and he's living dead, shrunken head. Oh, living dead, a shrunken head. A song in the making, right before your very eyes. I hope you like this next one. This song was written in 2001, in May. Why? It's 24 years old. So older than many of you in the listening audience. And I appreciate you being here beyond words, my friend. Thank you. I'd like to live in Spooky Town where all the leaves are colored brown. Soon as they grow, they all fall down in Spooky Town. Where every porch has pumpkins there, I like the faces that they wear, though every pumpkin mean under a moon that's big and round in Spooky Town, where every house is painted blue all up and down each avenue, and every house is so run down in Spooky Town. Spooky Town, that's where I'd like to be. Spooky Town, the kind of place for me, where branches tap on your window, sit back and watch as your weeds grow. The wind, it makes a scary sound in Spooky Town. I'd like to live in Spooky Town, where all the leaves are colored brown. Soon as they grow, they all fall down in Spooky Town. In Spooky Town, in Spooky Town, in Spooky Town. How about this, baby? Ooh, this is going to be... You thought that was full of words. Ngang, ngang. I waited for that mean old witch to leave her shack tonight. I watched her as she limped away till she was out of sight. I snuck inside the shack and tried to find her magic book, so I could change myself into the way I used to look. I struck a match and lit a flame under her iron pot. I waited till the vinegar I poured was good and hot. I read her book of spells and did what I was supposed to do, and one by one I put the stuff into that bubbling brew. The left leg of a frog and then a black tail of a cat, the front tooth of a dog and then a dried wing of a bat, some monkey hair and then the eyes from 7 deadly snakes. I hope she doesn't catch me as I stir, I get the shakes. I start to feel myself turn back into the way I was. I don't know how it works, but I'm just happy that it does. And as I leave her shack, I take along her magic book, so she can never change me back to how she made me look. Yeah! And that's called That Mean Old Witch. Or Mean Old Witch. Wow. I think just maybe Mean Old Witch. Now here's a song about horror movies. Yes, it's just a song about fake blood. Right here on the live Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween Extravaganza Special. Fake blood all over the walls, fake blood up and down the halls, fake blood. Go and get your snacks and watch the drip, drip, dripping from the blade of an axe. Fake blood on the edge of a knife, fake blood. Go run for your life, fake blood. Pointing to all the facts and watch the drip, drip, dripping from the blade of an axe. Fake blood. Baby, I can't get enough fake blood. Give me that red, red stuff, fake blood. Bodies piled up in stacks and watch the drip, drip, dripping from the blade of an axe. Fake blood. Drip, 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 fake blood. I got a head that's flat and my skin is a pasty green. I got a bolt on each side of my neck and I'm feeling mean. I got a really weird look in my eye, but you shouldn't be surprised. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. I'm Frankenstein. I got a suit that's black, but the sleeves ain't long enough. I got a pair of big boots for squashing and a kicking stuff. I got a really weird look in my eye, but you shouldn't be surprised. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. I'm Frankenstein. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, I like it that way. Hey, hey, now. Ooh, I'll get to you somehow. I got a real bad temper I can't seem to contain. I got a strange kind of walk in somebody else's brain. I got a really weird look in my eye, but you shouldn't be surprised. Don't worry about about me, I'm fine. I'm Frankenstein. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. I'm Frankenstein. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. I'm Frankenstein. And that's it for now. So that's it for me. I love you, and I care. This is the Buddy Keys Halfway to Halloween special. Oh boy. Hello, Buddy Keys, live halfway to Halloween special, 2025. Can I help you? Oh, it's Stanley, everybody. Stanley in the chat room. Hi, Stanley. You want to talk to everybody? Would you like to? No, you don't want to. You're sleepy. You're going to take a nap. Well, that's okay. Very good. Well, I want to hear, as you know, all about how you celebrate Halloween in Britain. I want to know. Here in America, it's door-to-door knocking on doors, and we hope that the porch lights are on. It's nice when the community comes together. Anyway, so tell me right now, I want to hear every detail about you and Halloween in Britain. Tell me, are you there? You're hung up on him. That's right. That's how it works here on the Buddy Keys show. So I'm going to play this song, and it's the last song. Say bye to Eddie. Oh, Eddie, that's awful sweet that you were there. I don't know. We can't. I hate to say goodbye to Eddie. He hates to say goodbye. Oh, look at these chords. I got to get around to getting those out of the way. It takes a lot of chords, baby, and it does take money. When you got like a Hollywood quality set, yeah, where the light switches don't work because it's I don't have a light guy who's ready to turn it on at any time. That's fake. Everything's fake around here. Eddie is real. Oh, we know that. And here, what do we got over here? We got another light switch that's fake and another electrical socket that's fake. It's but this is my songwriter studio, and here is that name tag on. Do you see it this way or do you see it this way? Which do you see it? Anyway, don't forget, I love you. Happy halfway to Halloween. Bye, everybody. The time flew by, it seems we just said hello. Right, Eddie? It's time to say goodbye to this amigo. And you got things to do and places to go. Thank you for stopping by and seeing the show. Bye, everybody. Yay! Halfway to Halloween. Boy, oh boy, it's so much fun. Oh, boy. I'm going to eat some Halloween candy that I've been saving for this day. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. Bye, everybody.